Hi friends, this is Bill McCabe. Welcome back once again. We're going to pick up with the final edition of the series on Año Dos, which is the second basic disarming kata. And there's one element of the message of all kata that I want to take an opportunity to review with you, just to make sure you're clear on this, because very few people really get a full grasp on one of the most important elements that you have to have in your mind in any tactical situation. So as I'm over here, I'm going to have the cameras follow me, if you will. So I'm over here. I want you to get the premise that Año Dos is portraying an event that's happening in an alleyway. And if you ever go to the Orient, you'll see there are many alleyways everywhere between buildings, and if you go to an inner city like Bangkok or Singapore, every 2 or 3 minutes you're walking through markets hidden away in alleys. You've seen the Chinese movies or the Oriental movies, they're all over the place in there. Crowds, lots of people, not a lot of room to maneuver. In fact, one or two of the James Bond movies takes advantage of the very same thing. So the kata itself is set up inside an alleyway. So as you do the form, you're starting out with your back to the wall. Okay, now your weapon's on the right side, so the right side technically is slightly better defended. You're slightly open on the left side. So that's why the attack, the first attack comes in on the left side. So as I'm here, I'm facing multiple opponents in an alleyway. The crowd is thinning out, and that's how the story sets off. And every kata is a story, so you have to make sure that you understand that. That when you're doing the kata, it's like you're telling a story to someone, and you want to be clear about the story that you're presenting. You want for everything that you're doing to be immediately apparent in its meaning to whoever's looking at you. So as I'm here, I'm being confronted by street thugs or whoever you might think, enemies, okay? And they're starting to encircle me. And as I'm bracing for them, I know that this is my vulnerable side. Why is it my vulnerable side? Because there's no weapon on this side. So the first attack comes. Here it comes. Okay, I block and I break angle. Break angle, moving away from the wall, because I know there's no threat coming from the wall. I capture a stick, I disarm, and I counter, and I actually drive him toward the wall as I make my move. Okay, so he drifts toward the wall, so he's gone. Now, after you deal with someone, here's the second important principle. Your eyes have to be moving intelligently. So if I'm here and I'm facing everyone, I have to be scanning at all times. So if I glance here, what's the next thing I have to do? Well, it's been about 1/8 of a second since I glanced there. So if my eyes go here, if I look right, I have to be aware of the left. If I look left, I have to be aware of the right. So I just went to the left, dealt with this guy. I've been on the left now for 1/4 second. My eyes have to scan to the center, make sure I see everything, and I have to be aware of the right, and sure enough, the attack is coming from the right. I'm here. Disarm, okay, and keep him between me and the wall. And sometimes I can push the person into the wall, I can take advantage of the wall, but I have a problem. I just scan to my right, my back is exposed. If my back is exposed, where's the next place that I have to go? I have to go to where that exposure is, okay? I don't keep it exposed. I don't stay here, I don't linger in this spot. I immediately have to break. I break by stepping back, then I block, because the attack is now coming in. Okay, so come on in with number 3 attack. I'm taking care of the bottom. You guys can see this. I take care of him. He comes forward. He's already attacking. And I'm stepping back and blocking. So the timing, the movement of the eyes, all of this has to be part of your kata. I disarm him and counter. He goes out of the way. A new Bryan comes in a new form. He's the second person coming through, attacks me there. Okay? Close hit. As I get him, I already know what's happening on the right because I've just been there. and I just move the other guy here. What I have to be aware of is what's coming behind him. So after I take him, the next man's already coming in from the wall, and here I capture, take him down, strike, and then I move toward the wall. Why? Because it's safe. The wall's not attacking me. As I do that, the next person comes in. I'm already prepared for it. Clear, counter, and as I counter, what do I have to do? I've been looking to my left. I have to be aware of the right. So after I take care of this guy, take care of him, and hit him already. The next man's coming in. See, I've got the wall as a security blanket to my rear. Take number 7, around, and counter. So I just dealt with this guy and this guy. Next attack's coming up the center. Here it comes. When your center is still open, I take care of this guy. Next man comes in here, and we'll just set up the defense. I'm not going to do the whole defense, so we save some time. Goes back, and the next man comes in. Strike, clear, strike. Okay, so if I hit him, I can have an attack from this side or that side. As it turns out, I hit him, I'm in this position, I'm vulnerable on this side, the next attacker sees that. Okay, one more time. I'll take this person, he comes in, sees me as vulnerable, come in, clear, and hit. After I hit, I've got everybody accounted for, all the angles accounted for, except for the last man. He comes at me, from the rear, strike, strike, strip, strike. Now, I'm going to have camera come closer, if you will. And I want you just to watch my eyes. Just study my head as I do this. So I'm doing the form. I'm in the on guard position. Eyes, feet, hands. Set. Eyes, feet, hands. Set. Eyes, feet, hands. 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 Going back. Go to the other side if you will. Eyes, feet, hands. 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 Come around. So, your eyes are moving very precisely when you do this form, or when you do any form. If you sleepwalk through a form, I could be doing a form like this. Thinking, am I going to have pizza or ice cream tonight, right? And you're not getting the full benefit of the form. The full benefit of the form is that your body learns how to move efficiently, and that your eyes are always seeing what is there to be seen as soon as you can detect it. So take that with you and incorporate that into your general understanding of Anyo Dose, and it will take you far down the road. Until next time, stay well and do well.